Hello, 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 good people, and welcome to Happy Healthy Whole. This is episode 4 of Choosing Yourself Without Guilt. And remember, this time, you guys have seen me probably the last couple of weeks, either in a similar outfit or same outfit, because I'm just running up and eating dinner and all these other things in between. And I realized that the message of rest sometimes is also pausing and doing the things you need to do. And that was the message last week. And so I thought about it when I was like, as I'm doing the videos, and I'm like, oh, this is still the same day that I'm recording these, but I have things that I'm doing at the same time. And there was this massive break in between where I literally just laid on the couch because that's what I felt like doing. And I had still had to complete these videos in that sense, but I also decided that I needed a little bit of rest. And I say that because the next thing that we are, or what we are actually closing on when it comes to choosing yourself without guilt, is this thing that people keep talking about, reclaiming joy. And what brings me joy and what brings me life in this sort of way where it's peaceful and it's not about trying to be or do or have to be productive and do all these things to enjoy life. It's really about deciding what life is, what makes life enjoyable for me. And so I say that because when people are talking joy these days, it's not just about luxury or softness, or it's not just about vacations and doing things that are luxurious, quote unquote. It's also just about being able to be still, be peaceful, and have a list of things that when I do them, they make me happy. They make me feel happiness and they make me feel peace, which equates to beyond happiness, because happiness is happenstance. It's happening that something has to be happening for me to do it or for me to be happy, right? So joy can include happiness, but sometimes joy just includes sitting still and in the presence of God. Sometimes joy is just reading a book and having no outcome or expectation that the outcome of that book is done today, right? Really, when it comes down to it, joy is you deciding what peace, protection, safety, love, art, creativity, what it looks like to be all those, have all those things in your life, and it feels sustainable around you doing it, participating in it, being a part of it. And I think when we're talking about reclaiming joy, it really comes down to first, I have to know what it looks like to find joy. Like, so the art of dancing, the art of traveling, all of these things don't have to be this expensive, elaborate thing, like I said earlier, but it has to be intentional. It has to be picking up that list of things that make you feel at peace, that make you feel connected to your body, connected to yourself, that make you feel connected to your community, your social supports, the people who make you feel like life when you're around them. Being intentional and incorporating that into your experience in life is what I'm asking for, right? So I enjoy seeing people have like Sunday fun days and all the different types of things that means they're gathering to just enjoy the company of each other. That could be the same for yourself. Like, I will sometimes just sit and read, or like earlier, the break in between these videos really was just me laying on the couch. I was watching a little bit of Dateline and realized it's the same story that was on Netflix, and I was like, oh, maybe I should go back and watch that story, right? Those type of things that just bring you this level of peace, stillness, and they don't also always cost too much or anything, because life matters now more than ever. And it's always mattered. Let me not say now more than ever. It's always mattered, but living life matters a lot in this world where there's so much chaos, so much hate, so much distribution of that hate to try to have you hate something or hate someone. Really finding that internalized joy, that internal peace, that ability to go back to and to include those things as we navigate all the stress of the world is going to help you. So just like boundaries aren't selfish, just like self-care isn't selfish, being able to really rest isn't lazy. Joy isn't irresponsible. It is loving, it is supporting your whole self. And so today, as you reclaim joy, a real practical way, create a joy list. If you've ever seen one of my journals, specifically my Healing and Joy journal, it actually says before we get, well, it actually tells you before you get started, you got to make a joy list. That joy list is really sometimes if you don't know what brings you joy, let's just call it a practicing joy list. Well, I'm going to try everything on this list that will see if it makes me feel joy. Some things aren't going to work. Other things are going to be, wow, I never knew that could work, right? That joy list is the start of your beginning to be at peace in your joy, in your joy. So I want you to start there. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to this video. If you're listening to it on a podcast, like and subscribe to that podcast. I so enjoyed this series because it was light, casual, and I got to literally participate and or do the things that I said throughout the video. So the self-care, the understanding that I have some things that I do need to get done, but I'm just going to rest and not feeling lazy as a result of the rest, and then reclaiming joy as I literally watch one of the shows on Dateline that I need to now watch on Netflix that could be a part of my series that I'm watching this week. I say that because I want you to choose yourself. I want you to choose yourself without guilt, and I want you to do it now. So this week's homework is to choose one of those areas: rest, boundaries, self-care, or just reclaiming joy. And remember that you deserve every single moment to not just be in survival, but to actually heal in joy. All right, y'all, if you haven't already, you know what to do. And I will see you on the other side. Take care.